We see a lot of questions on the forum about how to install KSP with Sublime Text, and it seems simple once you know how, but when you don't know how, it's not so obvious, so that's the purpose of this video. Now, the part that is obvious is downloading Sublime Text. Just search for it, you'll find it. Then you're going to download it. In my case, I'm going to download the Mac version. Wait for that to finish downloading. There, all done. Now we just double click, and that gives us this application that we drag into our applications folder. So now I'm going to go to my applications folder, at least in the Mac, that's how it's set up. I think that Windows is probably similar. I'll open up Sublime Text, and we get this little warning that since it's from an unknown developer, but I think I'll trust these guys. So there, Sublime Text is now open, but it's not really ready for KSP yet. For that, we're going to need package control. So we're going to go back to the internet. We'll search package control, and the first result should be this one right here, package control, the Sublime Text Package Manager. Click that, open up the page, then click this Install Now button. It doesn't actually install anything, it just takes you to a page on their website. They explain how to install right here. It's a fairly technical process, but hopefully after you see me do it here, it'll make sense. What we're going to do is copy this code right here. Now we're going to go back to Sublime Text, click the View window, and select Show Console. The console is this line at the bottom with the blinking cursor. Paste that code here, then hit Enter. Now, I think this does some behind-the-scenes downloading and stuff. I'm not really sure, and it doesn't give me any indication when it's finished, so I'll wait about 30 seconds or so, since that should be long enough for it to do its thing. To test and see if package control got installed, we'll go up to the Sublime Text menu and see if package control is there. By golly, it is. So it worked. Now, we'll click that, and we'll select Install Packages. Do a search by typing KSP, and the second option is what we want. Select that. Presto! Now we can go to the lower right and we'll see that KSP is a display option. It worked! You can even see some basic color coding here on this little description script. We can check this out with an actual script too. Change from plain text to KSP and voila! We get all the appropriate colors to make coding easier. You can also change the color scheme by going to Preferences and selecting Color Scheme. Personally, I like this one, but it seems everybody else likes the dark ones. To compile, under Tools, there is a KSP compile option, or just use Command K. But now, let's go back to package control, because there are a couple more things that are worth adding. We'll select Install Packages, and then search Super Calculator. Select it, and it installs automatically. Now let's check out why it's so useful. See here where I have these numbers, 31, 32, 33. This one should be 34. And down here we've got a 56 here, so this number should be 55. Golly, we need to add 4 to all these numbers. If only there were an easy way to do that. Well, thanks to Super Calculator, there is. First, do a multiple selection by holding Option-Command as we drag our mouse. That's a really handy tool too if you've never used it before. Now, type in +4. Now, drag again as we hold Option-Command so we can select all these at once, like this. Okay, now type Option-C. C is for calculate. Hey, it worked! Pretty cool, huh? If you do a lot of really big arrays, this one is a lifesaver. But wait, there's more. Back to package control. Install Packages. This time we're going to install Increment Selection. Here's what it does. Let's type in a bunch of 1s. Now select them all by Option-Command dragging. Now do Control-Command-I. Look, all the numbers incremented in order. Now let's change the second number to a 5, so it's 4 more than the first number. Now select and Control-Command-I. All the numbers increment by 4. Basically, it always increments by whatever the difference is between the first two numbers. If the first two numbers are the same, like they were when we had them all at 1, it increments by 1. This one is pretty handy too. So hopefully this helps for anyone confused about setting up Sublime Text to work with KSP. If you still have questions, well, maybe this sort of thing isn't for you. Ha! Just kidding. If you have questions, post them in the Contact KSP section on everybody's favorite forum, VI Control. Happy coding!